During Ramadan, there is one time, or there is one moment, I would rather say, that whatever you ask Allah for will be granted. So the smell of the mouth of a fasting person is compared to the smell that is produced by mush, best smelling material on earth.
Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak to everyone around the world. I'm very pleased to be having this video in the holy month of Ramadan. What makes Ramadan special is the main topic of today's video. I'd like to share 4 main factors or 4 main features that make Ramadan special from my understanding. So there are countless of features about Ramadan, about the speciality of Ramadan, about the sacredness of this holy month. It is full of barakah, full of blessings, and full of Allah Almighty's mercy upon not only the Muslims but upon all humanity. So these 4 features of Ramadan just mesmerized me, and that gave me the idea of thinking how one should take care of all the principles and manners of this holy month. Because unfortunately we've got some people around ourselves that take the value and take the grace of this month for granted, and that really depresses me, honestly. I feel very sad about these people that they underestimate the value, the grace, and the auspiciousness of this month, and yet they don't think how to better utilize every single moment of this month. So, not to skip from the main topic, let's go and understand those features. The first thing that is very special about this month is the person who fasts during this month. So his mouth is not open to anything that is edible or drinkable or whatever gives you kind of physical energy. So you're avoided to do that. That is the main thing. During that time, so our mouth will produce kind of smell. That smell is compared to the best smelling material on earth. That is called mushk. Mushk is a substance that has the most pleasant smell. So the smell of the mouth of a fasting person is compared to the smell that is produced by mushk, the most pleasant smelling substance. That is the first mesmerizing and interesting feature that the holy month of Ramadan has. The very second one that I really love about Ramadan is that during Ramadan there is one time, or there is one moment, I would rather say, that whatever you ask Allah for will be granted. If not soon, one day you will see that. It means that that moment is guaranteed that your dua or your prayer will be accepted anyhow. Like, it is guaranteed. So that moment is particular to the month of Ramadan, and we have to utilize that one, and may Allah give us that moment and give us the opportunity to find that moment and have our prayers accepted. The third one is that in Ramadan there is one night that the prayer of that is equivalent to 1,000 months. 1,000 months. That is just wow. Imagine, all our lifetime will be how much? How much will we live? How long? So maximum, let's say 100 years, 110 years. So now let's analyze these 100 years. How much of these 100 years are we able to utilize to worship our Lord, to pray, to observe the principles of Islam and our religion, and to be parents, to do good deeds? I cannot even consider half of it. None of us. Because to an extent we'll be busy with something, necessarily or unnecessarily. But having that night in the month of Ramadan will give you the reward of 1,000 months. Now just imagine, Allah give us that opportunity and grant us that moment to be part of that night and find that night. Ya Allah, Ameen. And the last thing, which is very, very important and very, very interesting, is that during the month of Ramadan, our nafs is completely in the control. Why do I say that it is in complete control? Because in month of Ramadan, Almighty Allah will close the doors of Jahannam, the doors of the hell, and He will open, the Almighty, the doors of Jannah. And why did I say that our nafs will be in our control? Because all the devils, the shayateen, will be banned in chains. So they will be banned. They won't have access to our nafs. So these are the main four features that the month of Ramadan has, and we have to utilize it to the maximum. So let's just pray Allah to give us the best of our tawfiq, the best of the strength, the best of the ability to obey and fulfill all the requirements of this month and be a complete Muslim and a complete mu'min in this month of Ramadan. Ya Allah, Ameen. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.